What up, anime fans? Sorry. What up, anime fans? I am back with another video reviewing Naruto Shippuden, the movie. The first movie of the Naruto Shippuden series, and the fourth movie in the entire Naruto franchise. That's why I'm Naruto here. I do this for every first arc and movie or season reviews and stuff. I do it for the first time. Yeah. This is the first Naruto Shippuden movie I watched. Of course, I did initially plan to watch this movie after I'd done Shippuden, but it's taken a long time, so I just doing some I just decided, well, what the fuck? After watching the fairy tale movie, I just went, what the fuck? And just did some research on when each movie took, what episode each movie was, what episode was aired during the movie's release. So basically, each movie released during specific episodes, and I broke them down. This is son of a... How did that happen? So the first movie released on August 4th, 2007, and it aired on episode 23 of the anime, which was during the Kaze rescue mission arc. I didn't notice when I first reviewed it. So any characters appear in the next arc don't appear here since this was during the arc's airing. Shippuden went for 500 episodes and had to 6 movies. I own 5 of them. I do not currently have the 6th movie. Mainly because the Blu-rays are kind of expensive on Amazon. I don't think they even have the Naruto movies in HMV anymore. Because that annoys me. I had to spend a lot of money ordering Bleach Blu-rays. I don't know how to buy it on Cash Exchange website, so I do not know whether be good or not. You know, in terms of really scratching stuff, since sometimes pre-order on stuff does that. But I had to get cheaper, because I don't know why the DVDs are cheaper. Like the DVDs are a bit cheaper than the fucking Blu-rays. Why? Like, that's even consistent with the other Bleach Blu-rays. They're cheaper. I understand the anime that has a lot of episodes. So that's the price. That's the price. But a movie doesn't. It shouldn't be that much for a movie. I don't care if it's old. Especially when one of the fucking movies is canon to the flipping series. That's not a joke. The first movie is canon to the Bleach anime. Thanks to the 1,000-Year Blood Walk. Which I'm going to cover in parts. You know, do part reviews. Someone like my episode reviews of the part. You get me? You want to play? Anyways, we'll go through. Let's get the very first Naruto Shippuden movie. I'm going to tell you when the other ones aired. Second one movie released on August 2nd, 2008. And released on any episode that it was released right around the time after episode 69. Which is a filler arc, which actually will be my next review. The filler arc will be my next review, the third arc. And then after that I can cover the second Shippuden movie. The film was released on August 1st, 2009. And it was around episode 120. Around the time released, episode 120 aired. Then movie was on July 31st, 2010. Airing during episodes 170. So airing in between. It's complicated. It seems like some of the weeks had double bill episodes. So when I looked up episode 171, 70 and 171, they say it's planned and says to release on the same day. So yeah, fifth movie released on July 30th, 2011, and aired after episode 100, released after episode 122. And the final movie of the original 6 movies, since last is more of a bookend for Shippuden, so yeah, more ends the original Naruto timeline before moving on to Boruto. So in the 6th and final movie, Road to Ninja, which is even has Shippuden in its name, released on July 24th, 2012. And then after episode 271. So I won't. So yeah, basically I'll be able to get before I even finish Shippuden, I'll be able to get through all these. Yeah. Uh, uh, and that's gonna take me ages. 500 episodes to get through. So many story arcs. How about on a filler? God, it's gonna take. Oh, actually, remember, 500 episodes is way too long. So I just want to get to everything people talk about, great fights and stuff. I don't want to see Boruto for myself because I think seeing clips of, I don't think it's bad. I don't know why people say hating on Boruto. Right, let's go. Video gets on longer again like the other ones. Let's get into it. So the movie opens up interestingly. It's now open up with Naruto fighting some purple like dragons things. He's doing well on the fly, but when he notices an eye, he ends up being pierced with a chest, killing him. Naruto Uzumaki has died. Like what? Like what the fuck? And we see his funeral, everything. Sakura, Neji, and Nia there. Which makes sense in a way from a story perspective from the time it released. Since, again, other characters that we'll see those time skip won't appear until like second act, like Choji. And there's no Sai either. Granted, I probably shouldn't say much. We don't watch it. Then that's not a step. We see some girl cry out his name. It's odd. After that, we cut to some temple. As you see, in some ninja, some shinobi. I'll take it. This man named Yomi and his four shinobi men. As Yomi enters the temple alone to unleash a powerful spirit sealed away years ago. As he releases his master. And now it's going to be the vessel for us till he gets his own body back. And once he does, he's going to destroy this place. We see some girl with some crystals and stuff. No. She has a familiar looking eye. We're going to get back to that for a bit. I was going to cut to the ogre, land of ogre, which they were heading there, trying to defend against these Pokemon, but end up being killed. Forced, one of them sent a message for the Lords, and ended up contacting the Leaf Village for help. You know, it's busy. Me? Now, so, yeah, Naruto and Sakura in Tsunadi's office with Lee and Neji. Let's get our first and only Sasuke mentioned in the entire movie. Since, yeah, technically they haven't run into him yet. Since he does make his reappearance in the series and in the following arc. Well, technically he did appear in the first arc. That's just a start, and it's just cheesy to go. I think they showed way too much of it. I think they just show way too much of that, actually. I think they should have cut down. Not have any spoilers for that specific scene. I don't know what to talk about. Shit. No more talking about what happens after. Right. I do like how Solari says that these Sasuke's replacement for this mission. And it's a fun little nod to the third movie, which I covered a while back. And that movie was quite interesting because Lee was a temporary member of Team 7 for the mission. I think it was a good move. He gave him more action story. He gave him some more stuff to do in the show. Not like he doesn't have much stuff to do, but I'm just saying. Also, there's a filler arc where all villains from the Sasuke recovery mission arc make a return. Yeah, I heard it's filler. It's like, why? Why? That'd be a good way to show the character's strength. Basically, I suppose they struggle against in the past. I really want to get to that arc, but I don't know when that is. I don't know what episodes that is. I really don't know. If you know the arc's called, let me know in the comments, because I really want to know. Now I know how much time I got, how long I have to get there. Anyway, after that. And Neji's replacing Kakashi on the mission. This one. Due to Kakashi being pretty busy with some of the other late ninjas. And, well, the only one who's lower rank in this group is Naruto. He's still getting. That kind of makes sense. Like, Naruto hasn't had time to didn't do any trials since he was out of the village for 40 years. So that kind of makes sense. But still, when is Naruto having do a test and stuff to help him become a Genin? Not gonna say a Jonin, like I don't know, Shikamaru. He got promoted, so why does I don't know why Naruto doesn't try at least promote him to that rank. I'm just saying. I'm just curious why. Okay, other than plot contrivances. So anyway, the mission is to be a bodyguard, protect the priestess of the old land of ogres. No one's not happy about this, but I got no choice. As basically, she's the one who seal away a powerful demon that will destroy the world if summoned. So yeah. Well, we introduced this priestess and we see if she's the girl we saw early on. And we see two soldiers talk to each other. One of the glasses tells the other one to get some rest as he's taking over the post. He's asleep for days. Showing how loyal they are to the priestess. Anyway, Yomi sends his ninjas out to kill the priestess. And they attack the kingdom. And of course now, many deaths happened. Even that guy died. And the guy with glasses to stay, like, to get rescue the priestess, sorry. So he's over. Luckily, Naruto, being hot-headed, jumps into the rescue. Now in time to escape. So Naruto bases them off. Neji says Sakura leads up to help him. Well, Neji goes off to take care of another foe that's after the priestess right now. And they take care of that. And they end up being forced to retreat. Now they meet the priestess herself, Shion. Well, she acts like a bit of a brat. What's your reasons for that? As emotional I guess with Naruto. Of course, the first one was because he was pissed. And her insulting, saying that their deaths are pathetic. You know, they died to protect her. Oh yeah, Naruto has some It's kind of like what happened in the previous movie, the last one of the original Naruto series, which is one of the weakest ones, due to the characters wearing different outfits for that one. But I enjoyed that one the most, just because of the animation and characters. As Naruto had influenced a small kid and changing him. It's like a movie. I recommend you check it out if you haven't. I don't know. I don't think it's available on Prime here. Literally only have the DVDs. I don't have the Blu-rays. So, yeah. But anyway, no. After that, anyway, she ends up in the Naruto that he's gonna die. And then the priestess can have future predictions. That's not good. Once Naruto doesn't believe in that stuff, once it means he can change his fate and stuff. I mean, the glasses guy wants to pick more soldiers for precaution. Alright. Anyway, Shion says she's ready to leave. She wants to leave the guy glasses behind. Next thing out, she doesn't want them to die. She wants them not here to come true. She cares about them. She's just not seeing it. As someone's predicted the future many times, she's seen people die in front of her many times. There's no way to change it. So, Billy must have affected her mental state. So I can understand that. It happened ever since she was a kid. It's pretty sad. Anyway, Guy Glasses isn't coming up anyway. Catching up anyway. Because he won't abandon her no matter what. As he says, this is honor to die for her. Anyway, forcing it moving. But they ended up taking a break for a bit too. And I find it funny how Sakura again is insulted by Shion, saying she should be more feminine. Yeah, it's funny. I love my Sakura. Who says she's useless? Why do people keep saying she's useless? And when I watched the first arc, she had one of the best fights I ever seen in the series. It was a great fight. Sure, she had help, but it was her own skill that won. Like, come on. Why do people keep saying she's useless? Even after seeing that. Sure, she was kind of useless in the original, but right, that's the whole point of her character. She's grown, learning and stuff. She always felt useless. As Naruto and Sasuke got stronger and stronger, and eventually that tear them apart.
Oh.
Shippuden does have some stories that focus in the past. So, I don't know why they went filler. I just think they're filler. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. I never read the manga. Anyway, Anyway, after that. Tonight, she also has another vision of showing her body lying on the ground. Naruto and I talk in the guy glasses. As her predictions always contribute no matter what. She's always been lonely because of that power. Naruto understands the feeling. Sasuke tries best to be a little nicer to her now. And that goes down to Jay because she's still a bit bratty. That's it. And she tells the guy glasses that eventually is that he will die. And they get moving. Urban groups. Alright. Live glasses makes this move. While the others, Nigel's going off based off information from the previous fight. Thinking that 5-star old jutsu won't work in war. He knows the hard way that case, as those guys show up again, it seems to be powered by some type of snake only the purple head guy could do. As the one has a female, only one for female voice actor, has some ability. It's able to use water jutsu, so they can use multiple types of jutsu somehow. That doesn't really explain much. As I mean, Inechi does state that they can possibly change change the chakra source and stuff, but he literally says a chakra come from them. That does not come up again. For some reason, because I didn't pay attention. And after that, Naruto naturally ends up battling the two. And Nechi and Sakura make a run with Shion. So fight. Lee ended up winning his fight. With the guy dying. And Naruto's fight ends up in a sort of forfeit because they found out that it was all a little trick. As Neji is attacked by those other two members of Shinobu. When Sakura goes over Shion. A little bit later though, Neji ends up picking out that the one is a dud, a puppet. That's Sakura, and Sakura fell victim to that attack. I have a poison she couldn't cure straight away. And well, when Naruto comes back after recently, why? Because he ate a chocolate that was given to him by Guy. It has alcohol in it. And doesn't taste similar to the usual medicine. What the hell do you think of the guy? You can't get a kid drunk like that. I don't care how old he is now. How old was Naruto in the original series? I actually never knew this. I'm sure he's like a young teenager. Like 13 or something, but I don't know. I really should have looked this up. Like, unlike One Piece where Luffy's age was technically revealed, just not at the start. It's revealed much, much later. Right before the time skip. As Luffy left at age 17, making him 19 post-time skip. So I really do not hold the age of Naruto. But Goku, if you go by the time lapse, start off 12. And sort of still short, but still became older. But had a growth spurt in between a few years by the time the last arc of the original Dragon Ball Run came out, before the Cease portion of the story came out. Yeah, topic. Anyway, Shion's seemingly dead, but it's revealed that's a decoy. Shion's alive. Not Shion on the ground, instead is actually the guy with glasses. He used a type of transformation jutsu. Only the basic guards or pieces will learn. And it's a one-way pin. Basically gave up his life. And it was ample amount of time for Sakura to switch and stuff. It seems like she doesn't care. And goes talk. It's a tree when she walks away. You know that she's carrying a lot of big burden of emotion inside her. She can't quite allow to disgrace their memories. Now I don't know if she has any sympathy now. I mean, the only reveal to is Shinobi that the priestess is still alive to go and kill her. Anyway, Next guys have a plan. it lets Naruto go, take Shio to, and lets Naruto take Shio to the temple, do the Sealer Jutsu. No, not while the others take care of it. Only Naruto can do it, even if the intention of his death. No, Naruto found a way to avoid it, as he's Naruto. He can defy fate. That's literally a common thing you see with some protagonists. That's like quite common for some bloody reason. Protagonists able to defy fate. Yeah, we get it. Because their protagonist is called plot armor. Because you can't kill off your protagonist in a series. Don't kill your protagonist like that. Anyway. Now it's Luffy. Gotta get mixed up now. And now to take Shio to the temple. And that's based on just Johnny shoulders while she goes to the Sealer Jutsu. Now those shinobi are taken care of. Shio beats Yobi for the first time. I revealed that she's actually a part of that demon. And the Sealer Jutsu will bring them together. Cost away. She didn't want to do it though, and she activates it, but it was all a trick by the demon. As now, Yomi's a corpse. Yeah. Seems like Naruto's over. You're not being helped by someone. Or a lightning attack. We went out for a bit, but Naruto goes off to rescue Shion. What happened? And swallowed darkness. As reveals that bell she wears is a protection given her by Mana. Mana did not want her to learn any jutsu. Mana's spirit resides inside that demon now, being consumed. Now it's... Naruto faces off against the purple dragons. This is over. No, she isn't giving now. As we cut to get from the scene footage from early on in the movie when Naruto's facing those dragons. In the vision. Listen now, Shion protects him. She sneakily she basically... she awakens her priestess powers. When to sacrifice her life to stay there. When Naruto has other plans. Basically, he gets to admit she wants to live. So, when they defeat the demon, and it's real outside, the ones fighting is actually some familiar faces. Kakashi, Guy, Shikamaru's, well, and Tamari? Okay, I understand this is doing the first arc of Shippuden, but what confuses me is, why is Tamari there in the first place? Like, this is just a leaf fib, so why is Tamari there? Like, no Gara or Kampa, or, you know what I mean? Because it's pretty obvious they won't kill him off, even though, I don't know, it just bothers me a bit. Naruto defeats the demon. Defeated forever. Emma collapses. So over. Credits roll. And so Shion decides to rebuild, as there'll be more evil like that. And basically asks Naruto to help her with Naruto being an idiot. It was pretty obvious what she meant by that, and by the others' reactions. Naruto seemed oblivious to it, and he said, sure, he'll help her. And that's literally how the film ends. Not kidding, by the way. That is some weird shit there. This is just a good bit these films aren't canon, but damn, that's how you end a fucking movie. And again, Naruto's always been oblivious to someone's love towards him. Hinata. But yeah, I did some brief mentions earlier by accident. You can watch this video before the second arc, if you want to. Because I'm going to place it in the playlist above the second arc, so the release is there. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, notification bell, videos goes in the jar. And so you gotta stay up for the One Piece movies. And gotta stay up to review all of them no matter what. I know the first one is 50 minutes, the other two are both an hour. So, yeah, 2 hours and 50 minutes. So, thank you. I'll see you guys later. Kill Phoenix out.